It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. Thursday, we're rounding the corner.
Do what?
To the weekend.
Sunshine. I'm laughing in my head because I always call you Sunshine, but now you are correct. We're going to call you Eclipse. Yes. Because there's like a ray of sunshine, but yet sometimes the clouds and the moon come right over it and you like darken the sunshine and the rays.
Really?
We're not going to call you Eclipse, but it doesn't roll right off my tongue as easily as sunshine does.
Well, sunshine is meant for a girl, not a guy. You don't call a guy sunshine.
Have you ever been to Disney World? And you guys have probably been to Tomorrowland, and Sunny Eclipse is there, and there's like this whole food court, and there's an animated alien, for lack of a better word, and his name is Sunny Eclipse, and he plays the piano. That's kind of like you.
Isn't he like on the outside of the park, away from all the people?
No, he's right in the center of everybody.
No, I don't think so.
Sunny Eclipse. It's kind of like you. Some days you're sunny, some days you're eclipsy.
No, that has nothing to do with it. Eclipsy. Nobody ever calls a guy sunny. Sunshine. Sunny maybe,
We'll
but
call
sunshine.
you Eclipse.
Why?
I want to ask Eddie. We're going to call you like Eclipse. Maybe they can write a
Oh
song
yeah,
about
let's ask
the
Eddie
sunny
Jelly
Eclipse over here.
Eddie Jelly. Let's ask him about names. That'll work. Yeah.
The Sunny Eclipse.
Eddie Jelly.
And this is not a monologue, it's a dialogue. So more word games with Freddie. A monologue is one.
First of all, let me tell you something. I got a bone to pick with you because you have the crew putting something else in the mind of Freddie. I got scrambled eggs. I got torpedoes. Where the hell are you getting all this crap?
It's just the things that must be in your mind. It came to me yesterday, actually. It was this vision of after you had us moving sets and people and no one knew where they were going and mics weren't working. It was the mind of Freddie, and you decided you make the scrambled egg omelet. So Casey was right on board and put the eggs in the frying pan there. Remember that commercial, by the way? What was it called? No, you know, like back in the 70s, she sang a perfume song, I can fry it up in a pan and never forget you're a man.
Right,
What?
right.
Lori, you know the name, what that commercial was like, it was a perfume for women. Linda?
Skunk in the bottle.
It was like that sexy
Larry?
voice that you did. You know? You don't remember the commercial?
Absolutely not.
It was like women empowerment in the 70s. I can do it all. I can make him eggs, and I can never make him forget he's a man.
That would
That's
be a
kinda like
commercial
it.
that I would purposely.
I can bring home the bacon, fry it up in a pan. Remember it, right?
Who needs a man? That's all I remember.
But the advertising is so great. Remember the jingle, but we don't remember the product.
I gotta tell you, how long have we known you?
I think it's more than 8 years.
Long
Okay.
enough that she finishes my sentences.
But do you remember the time when we were at the other studio, we were just starting out, and we had like 8 Dawns on set?
That was crazy.
Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Now, did Dawn ever complain about 8 Dawns on set? So you used to go, hey, Dawn, and they would all turn around, yes?
Which Dawn?
Yeah. You did that today, and I don't know if you were talking to me or Dawn.
I do it on purpose. I go, hey, Dawn, just to see how
you
fast
screamed,
they do.
Dawn.
But you didn't think that was crazy? So
No.
how could yesterday be any crazier than that?
Today, you see the calmness. We're good. We started on time. We had beautiful Songbird opening with Linda.
That's
True
only because
Rumors.
Eddie and group is here.
I know.
So you're on your best behavior.
We're on our P's and Q's today, guys, because we got to be professional today.
Yeah. Normally, you're all over the place.
It's National Pumpkin Day.
What was the name of the guy that gave me the banana tie? And we
Chris
looked at
Farrell.
And we looked at Chris
The
Farrell.
Eclipse.
Remember Chris Farrell? He was
His
married
wife is
to
Dawn,
another Dawn.
Dawn Marie.
She was there.
Oh, that's my middle name.
And Chris Farrell used to be in Channel 12 when he used to do the weather. Remember?
No.
You don't remember Chris? How can you not know Chris Farrell?
You mean the actor?
The Weatherman.
The weatherman.
Chris Farrell, the weatherman. No.
Wow.
What channel?
Well, that bit
Well.
went. That bit went.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. I could have lied, but I would have been faking it.
But I have to tell you, our crew has a great show planned. They've been working all morning. We've got games, we've got content, we've got a whole lot of stuff. Our 1 o'clock hour, we've got Chanel joining us for Mindset of Success all the way from California. But before we get to that, we've got a great interview today with True Rumors. We've got Eddie Jelly, we've got Linda, Lori, Larry, and Slappy. I don't know anyone's last name, but I got your first ones.
That's pretty good.
Look
You
how
went through
nice that looks.
Very impressive.
Very. And also, get a piece of paper because we're going to ask you to buy some tickets to a concert that we're holding December 1st.
For whom?
At Savor. For them.
For True Rumors. Just checking.
At Savor, not Savoy.
Savor Cinema down in Fort Lauderdale. It is a beautiful venue. They're going to be there live in concert December 1st, right in the middle of holiday season. You get past Thanksgiving, you move right into the Christmas, Hanukkah, and whatever else you celebrate season with some great music.
That's right. So you don't want to miss that opportunity either. So get it ready, get it together, and let's have some fun.
All right, first we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, more with the crew, and Dawn, we're going to promote Faith Stories. So more to come on the other side of this commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Do you want the opportunity to have a TV show or podcast? Now, at Amp Media Productions, you can host your very own visual broadcast anywhere around the world. With our talented group of creators, we will provide you with show elements, board operations, and any on-screen visuals you'd like to showcase. All you must do is log onto your computer and communicate with your viewers. Contact Amp Media Productions at 866-224-5422 or email hello@amp2.tv to start your own show today.
Born in Marseille, France, Max Lazega creates whimsical and free-flowing interpretive art. His 40 years in the construction industry created the foundation for his craft. His unique work displays his view of the future with bold and playful combinations of materials and processes, but the methodology remains consistent. He fuses recycled materials and discarded building supplies into a fresh, well-executed approach. Lazega has lived in Miami, Florida most of his life, where he pursues his lifelong passion of creating industrial art. For more information, contact Max Lazega at artworkstudios.org or 786-326-8873.
What if this happened to you when you're alone? Or what if it happened here? With MedGuard Alert, you're never alone. You can connect with medical professionals anywhere, anytime. And now MedGuard is introducing our exclusive new Care Watch. If you need help quickly, use it from anywhere to contact medical professionals. No cell phone required. The Care Watch is not only a life-saving medical alert device, it's a revolutionary health monitoring system that checks your blood pressure, heart rate, oxygen saturation, and much more. And here's the best part. If you have Medicaid, you may qualify to get your Care Watch for free. The Care Watch is only available through MedGuard Alert. Call us right now. We have monitoring programs starting as low as $1 a day. The call is free, activation is free, shipping is free, and no contract is required. Remember, with Medicaid, you may qualify to get your Care Watch for free. Don't wait. Call us to get your Care Watch right now. Operators are standing by.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft silk touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
Amp Media Productions is excited to announce our expansion into North Miami. With our experienced team of radio and TV professionals, we are dedicated to bringing North Miami the highest quality audio and visual production services. Whether you need radio or television commercials, podcasts, music videos, or audio and visual storytelling, we can provide the solutions to help you reach your goals. Our team is reliable, innovative, and creative, and we're ready to help you develop the perfect product. With our competitive rates and personalized service, you can trust that your project is in the best hands. Contact us today to get started on your project. 866-224-5422.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
When it all comes down to you, well, you know that it does. Well, lightning strikes, maybe once, maybe twice. Oh, and it lights up the night. You see your gypsy. Lightning strikes, maybe once, maybe twice. You see your gypsy. The songbird keeps singing. She knows a score. And I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you, 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 like never before, like never before, like never before, like never before.
And we're back.
Wow, what
Nice
a way to start a show.
Very nice.
Right?
It's like music all over the place.
Oh my gosh, absolutely spectacular. That is True Rumors, and we are honored to have all 5 members of True Rumors in our studio today. We've got Slappy, Linda, Eddie, Lori, and Larry all in studio, so let's bring them on over. You are all unbelievable, right?
Good stuff.
Good
Absolutely.
stuff?
And they came all dressed up for us. I didn't know they were going to do all that.
I know, he didn't realize you were all dressed up.
If I had known that, I would have worn my Elvis costume here a little bit.
You would have gotten dressed up for the occasion.
Yeah.
I know.
I didn't know they were going to do this. You know how hard it is to get all of them under one roof on one day? Not an easy trick. It's
Pretty-
been about a few weeks, right, Eddie?
About that.
About that. There you go.
Although sometimes I feel like I live here.
We had a moment back in time where I think you were living here for a little bit.
Yeah, but you look different because you were
A little bit.
You was ZZ, not Eddie. Yeah, it was ZZ Top. That was fun though. Learned a lot from that set. We learned a lot about the music. We learned about the sound. He came in here, cleaned it all up. Nice tribute that they did. But the ZZ piece. Now you went to Crazy Uncle Mike's on ZZ Top, yes?
Yes,
Twister.
we did.
It's called Twister.
Texas Twister.
Texas Twister.
Yep.
How'd you like doing it up there? His
Great
place?
stage, great sound man. Uncle Mike's a great guy.
He's a great guy. And then I got to go see this amazing group at Funky Biscuit. You know, there's this whole mini-series, I guess, that's out about I guess loosely based or not loosely based on Fleetwood Mac. And Chelsea really got me into this. And then I started watching it because the star of it is Elvis Presley's granddaughter. So I got very into the whole genre of what it is. So I thought, well, let me start looking and see if we can find a Fleetwood Mac band. So I'm scrolling through and I see Funky Biscuit. And then I go to Funky Biscuit and I see Eddie, and then I find Eddie and I find a phone number, and it's like Eddie Tink. And I'm like, listen, Tinkerbell, I have to like reach anyone who's named Tinkerbell or Tink in a name, I have to reach out to, right? So I'm sitting on the, and like, I'm not so great at doing cold calls. It's just not my thing. So I'm sitting next to you and you're like, just call him.
You sounded a little bit nervous.
I was, well, I put Freddie on the phone. I don't call
That
people
wasn't me.
randomly
That was
like
her.
that.
She just
Oh, I
used
thought that
her-
was you, Freddie. I'm
She
sorry.
used her manly voice.
So we called Eddie, and he's like, let's do it. I'll be in tomorrow. And like the rest was history. And he invited me over. You were not able to go that night to Funky Biscuit. I had never been there. Oh my gosh. And we know Slappy and we know Eddie and how amazing they were. But then to see Lori and Linda, and then Larry doesn't stop smiling. But you ladies, your voices are amazing. And Dawn's sitting here going, oh my God, I gotta go. This Dawn,
No,
I gotta hear you.
I love Fleetwood Mac. I mean, that brings me back to my younger years. But I mean, I'm singing along, not with the mic because you wouldn't want to hear me. So it wouldn't be good.
But when did you all get together as a group for True Rumors?
Approximately 9 years ago.
Wow, that's a long time ago.
Yes, it is. It went fast, though.
This group as it exists, it was 9 years?
Excuse me?
This current group of 5?
No, I could fill a bus with people that used to be in this band. But this is my favorite lineup, I will say that. And it just took years to get the right people.
Like Fleetwood Mac did.
Hey, you got to find the. See, there's Larry's smile. He's always smiling. The man plays drums like nothing I've ever seen before, and always
you.
with a smile. And Laura, your voice, oh my gosh. Have you always sang?
Yes, for decades.
Always Stevie Nicks?
No, I've been in several bands intermittently throughout the years, and just started concentrating on Fleetwood Mac, I guess, the past 7.
Where are you from?
Originally Avon Park, Florida.
Really? Because you sound Southern. I guess Avon Park is, I know we're South, but we're not really South, yes?
It's very southern there.
We're the Northeast. we're Northeast, but we're like the southernmost tip, yes. Incredible. And Linda, I kind of got to talk to you that night. You moved to Florida as a COVID situation.
Yeah, in 2020, my husband and I
Escaped from where?
escaped from Long Island. You might be able to tell by my Long Island accent.
But you've got a great story. I mean, you told me you were a piano teacher, but you've always been in a band. You've always done something.
Yeah, my whole life I've been in countless bands, and this is one of my favorite bands, though. I really enjoy working with these guys. It's I've only been with them for almost 3 years? 3 years now.
3 years
Right,
now.
right.
Yeah.
And only been for a short amount of time.
Almost two, right?
Almost two. Time flies, but these guys are great. I love working with this, and Larry's smile. It's infectious.
Right?
Yes.
I've been watching him, and you guys, I mean, it was 2 full sets you did. At the end of the night, he's still smiling. And there he goes, and he's still smiling. And then you got to go see them down at Galuppi's a few weeks later.
I'm going to tell you, I thought Larry, I could not believe that he played the drums the way he did for all that time. My heart hurt. I said, my goodness gracious. And then they all walked off the stage, and he did like a solo piece, and then they walked back on. I said, you got to be kidding me. This guy plays nonstop, and he bangs them out, and I'm like, I was worried. I said, wow, it takes a lot to play drums.
Oh, yeah.
My goodness gracious. And he smiles through the whole thing.
At 72, you got to keep smiling.
Oh, my goodness gracious. But the sound, and, not for nothing, but Eddie can play the guitar, man.
Absolutely.
I got to tell you something. He is pretty freaking good. Not that anybody that I know doesn't play. My brother used to play that instrument, but this guy, he gets up there, and he goes to a whole different zone when he's up there playing. And you can see it. You can see it. You can feel it. And even his band members they're looking at it. But they can all play. They can all play. And I remember growing up hearing that Fleetwood Mac band, and I'm listening. And you close your eyes, and they take you back to that era.
Yeah, that time, yeah. It was great.
And it brings memories of my brother who used to play, and they do this thing where they match music, and just the way Eddie does, and he used to play the guitar and everything else. And then Albert came along to play the drums, and they used to play the music as well. But there was a whole thing growing up in the Bronx with Fleetwood Mac. And this is why when I hear them, I get hypnotized. I can sit there and just listen.
For hours and
For
hours,
hours.
which is what we got to do when we got to see you in concert.
Yeah, I went to see Fleetwood Mac. It was, I don't know, probably my early 20s, and it was a Miami baseball stadium. And it was so gorgeous. You know, Stevie Nicks with her hair flowing in the wind and the long, you know, dresses that she wore. And oh my God, I just remember being there. I'm getting chills just thinking about
At the
it.
Marlins old baseball stadium?
No, I'm talking way back.
Before
No,
that?
Back in
no,
the day.
Orange Bowl?
This was the Miami baseball stadium, and it was outside, and it was just absolutely a gorgeous Florida day. And they were up there, and they played, and it was like, wow.
Eddie, what inspired you to put True Rumors together?
I was forced into it, believe it or not. We had a cover band years ago called Calamity Jane, and we used to hang out at Johnny Q's, where Larry can be seen all the time. He's the face of Johnny Q's, really. And I used to go there on jam night, and we were in a cover band, and I went a couple of times. And then Larry comes up to me and he goes, "Hey, Eddie, I heard you're starting a Fleetwood Mac band." He goes, "Can I audition?" I said, "No." And I walked away. So he comes up to me, he's like, "But why not?" I said, "Because you already got the gig." I mean, look at him. He looks just like Mick Fleetwood.
Yes, he does.
You
Well,
know?
we have different interpretations of that night because it was a jam night. And we did get up and do a couple of songs. And that's when Eddie turned around, from what I remember, and he said, "Okay, you're hired."
Really?
I don't know. We both.
Okay, we're both old. I don't know whose memory
I
is
don't
worse.
And ever since then, and then who came next?
Okay, well, first Larry came along, then Linda came along by a godsend. We were having trouble with a former keyboard player, and a friend of mine said, "Oh, I know this keyboard player. She's moving down to Florida soon. Right now she's staying someplace temporarily." And she was in a Fleetwood Mac tribute in New York. I was like, "Oh, perfect." So she came down, and it was instant. I mean, she played like 5 notes. It's like, "Okay, you're in." Then I was having problems with the lead vocalist, so we held auditions, and that's when I first met Laurie. And we kept going back and forth, and I made the poor girl come back, I don't know, 4 times? But we were on a huggable basis after the 3rd one, so I knew she was the one. And she's been with us a bit now, too. And then we have Slappy, who's also in my other group. And
There you go.
there you go.
And there you go. And we got to meet Slappy because he had been here for another show. So when he brought you in, it was like old home week. But then to hear you all together, it's just spectacular. And I know you just performed over on the West Coast in Cape Coral. When are you back over on this side?
Good question. Anybody know?
Check
Nobody
the Facebook
know?
page.
We have to check the Facebook.
You have to check True Rumors on the Facebook page.
We're
But I know
actually
December
going.
1st.
We know December
We're
1st, yeah.
actually going to North Dakota November 11th.
Yes.
We have
Yes.
a show in North Dakota, believe it or not.
Really? Is it a private event or is it?
It's a big casino, big theater. We played there 2 years ago, and they asked us back. We had a great time. I'm looking really forward to it.
North Dakota.
Plus, it's my favorite kind of shows. They fly you in, they rent all your equipment, you show up, they feed you, they give you nice rooms, you play for an hour and a half, and you hang out the rest of the night in the casino with all the fun people.
You can't beat
Yeah,
that.
it's really cool.
And drink a little.
And
You're
drink
just-
a little.
That's a great gig.
And we don't have to worry about driving.
Right.
Well, you knew that because we had asked Eddie to bring the band to do the walk on the 12th, and they couldn't because they
they're
weren't
going to
in
be at the
town.
gig. They're going to be in North Dakota.
They're gonna be
North Dakota, what's that like?
Well, it's snowing right now.
Cold.
Wow.
It's like 22 degrees.
I just think of Mount Rushmore, right? It's in South Dakota. Crap, I don't remember. Isn't it terrible?
You think of some Dakota. Don't worry, but just don't say it. It's good to go.
But we are looking forward to playing at the Savor in December, because playing a theater is, when we play clubs, but when we play theaters, you get the true concert experience, and we like to think we do give that.
Who does the arrangements?
Eddie went through, he always...
What's that?
The arrangements, the arranging of the music?
Yeah.
Pretty much you.
Pretty much. We pretty much do the way that it was originally done, try and keep the spirit of Fleetwood Mac in our vocals and our playing. But because we have a tremendous guitar player here and players, we try to illuminate their musicianship without taking away from the spirit of Fleetwood Mac, so that we still enjoy playing and it doesn't become rote, going the same thing over and over. So every time we play, there's always something new, something different. My background is in jazz. Eddie's is in everything under the sun. He's in, and everybody here is the same thing. So we just try to keep the musicianship in the band. I think that's important. I know that's important to me, and I think it's important to everybody. But not cover up the fact, the spirit of Fleetwood Mac.
You truly bring the spirit out.
What we focused on was, right from the beginning, was the album called The Dance, which was basically Rumors done in 1977 and redone in 1997, and they did it differently. And that's the way we do most of the songs from that album.
And a lot of it is from the live tour, the dance tour, which in my opinion was the best they ever sounded. They had 40 rehearsals prior to that tour, and they sounded like it. They never sounded better. So we try to emulate that.
And I understand you have a phenomenal sound engineer.
Oh, at Galuppi's? That's, you're talking about that one, or you're talking about Tink?
No, that one, you told me at Galuppi's, it's, is it Linda's husband?
Yeah, Vinny.
Yes.
That's my husband, Vinny.
Because Tink and Eddie, every time they're in here, they just talk about the sound engineer that is so incredible. Because we can capture sound, and we didn't realize the difference of capturing sound and capturing sound. And when Eddie came back in and remastered the sound, one piece at a time on the ZZ Top piece, oh my gosh, what a difference. And then you got to hear Galuppi's.
Yes, and it's funny because a master mix is one kind of sound. It's superb. It's on point, and he's very picky. He's a very picky man, which is good for
I'm
the
not
music.
picky, am I, folks?
For the
Not
music,
me.
for the music industry, you got to be picky. But I got to sit with Linda's husband in the back for a minute, and I was watching what they did, and I started sending you to get the risers, to put the cameras on, to get away from people, to do a 3-shot. That restaurant is perfect for video capturing.
That's our home away from home. We play there quite a bit, even before I was in the band. But they really upped the ante now. Now that Vinny has put new lights and fixed the stage.
I've been performing at Galuppi's for 10 years.
Wow.
And we play there every other month, and True Rumors for 9 years, every other month.
Yep. I mean, the stage is phenomenal. And to because sometimes the challenge is capturing it, because we get a little picky on the video side, like he does on the audio side, so it has to be perfect on both sides. So putting a camera in the back, exactly where our husband was standing and doing the mixing, it's a perfect place to do video with the sound, with the music. It's a perfect, I've never seen a venue that's so easy to shoot and get it right. FAU was a challenge because of the distance.
But we did that.
But
But
they still got it and it still came out nice.
Anyone have a favorite song?
That's a tough one.
Couple for me.
What's yours, Larry?
Hold Me is one of my favorite songs. It's
Here's Mike closer. Let's get closer to the mic.
Hold Me is
Hold
one
Me's
of my
close.
favorite songs, and Go Your Own Way. One of my two favorites.
Rihanna.
How about you, Lori?
Of course, Dreams and Edge of 17.
What's it feel like for you to sing like that, to know what you're bringing to life? Because your voice, you sound so much like Stevie Nicks.
Thank you.
What's that feel like for you to bring the people back, like Dawn, and you know you're taking them back in time when everyone was a whole lot younger?
Oh, that's the ultimate compliment when people come up to us all the time and say, you guys really brought back wonderful memories for us. And it's like makes us feel so good.
Now, do you try to sound like her, or that's just the way you sound?
No, I've worked at it
Have
a
you?
long
Because
time.
it sounds so even. Sometimes when you try to do something, it fluctuates. But my goodness gracious, if you close your eyes, you think you're right in front of her.
Truth.
It's unbelievable.
Thank you.
Eddie, favorite?
Oh, God. I would say Rhiannon and Oh Well, which is before the girls were in the band, no offense. It was by Peter Green, who I'll also throw in, wrote Black Magic Woman by Santana. But that's one of my favorites. It's one of our hardest rocking tunes, and I'm a rocker from way back, so that's kind of one of my favorites.
And it's kind of a blues tune that it started as, and they turned it into more of a rock, and Eddie really nails it. I have fun playing that song.
Linda?
Well, one of my favorites, and we feature our bassist here, my on-stage husband, is Everywhere. That's one of my favorites. And I love Silver Springs, and I love the way Lori sings it. Just beautiful. And it's really, really beautiful.
How about you, Slappy?
Yeah, I like most of them, but
I love most.
Songbird seems to come to mind because, A, she does it so wonderful. It gives me a chance to sit down.
Gives them a chance.
And it gives them a chance to do anything that they need to do during the
Me and
show.
Larry go to the men's room a lot. In fact,
But I love the way you arranged that. We're going to
call out
skip over
Songbird.
that.
we'll be 3 songs in sometimes, and I'll go, Songbird, me and Larry will run.
Yes.
Sometimes we do
when
it
she
3 times in
opened-
the same night.
When she opened with Songbird, I almost had to use the restroom.
It's like Pavlov's dog. It's like a trigger. Gotta go.
You should see when they run off the stage, man, they run.
Now we know we'll be watching. No, right. So, all I have to be on stage and Eddie would say, Lynn, Songbird. And then they're gone. I'm sitting there. Okay, folks. Okay, folks. We're doing Songbird. And that's really a special time for me because Christy is no longer with us, and it's just a special song. It really is. It is. I mean, she was. Like I always say, it's an honor to play her music because she wrote a lot of these songs. A lot of the hits she wrote. I mean, and people don't realize it. I was talking, our last job we played in Miami. We were in Miami, and I said, "Did you know Christy McVie wrote all these songs?" Really? People said, "Really?" Because she was really sort of in the background. Let's face it, Stevie had the dance and the clothes and she's more shy in the background, but that's a true musician.
Just like you, Linda.
Not like me.
What was so?
No, not like me at all.
What was so good about showing the video you guys showed in the beginning after she did Songbird? The end of that video, Songbird, was Christine McVie died the day before we played that show.
Wow.
And you can,
that was very emotional.
She was
for me.
crying at the end of it, and she did it better than I think she ever did
Yeah,
it.
you could hear
we
a
were
pin
all
drop.
choked up.
Yeah.
When
You could
did
hear
that,
a
oh my
pin drop.
God.
I mean, hundreds of people, you couldn't hear anything. I'm used to people talking while, okay, Songbird, whatever. But you could hear a pin drop. It was a little frightening for me because I'm used to talk, like during, okay, whatever. And you could hear a pin drop, and I mean, it was. They all stood up, and it was just
I'll never
amazing.
forget that performance.
I will never
Me
forget
neither.
that. That was a special time. Yeah.
Now, do the 5 of you get along this way all the time? Because there's no wrinkle in this deal. I mean, they get along like I've seen lots of bands, and sometimes one guy will be arguing with another guy and everything, but do you guys get along like this all the time?
We actually love each other, which is so rare, and we all know it, and we all appreciate it. I mean, every rehearsal, we have so much fun even at rehearsal. I mean, and anytime we get together, it's always a hug and a kiss from everybody, and it's just great. what's the word for it? It's stress-free. I've never worked with such a great group of people, and I've been in a lot of bands for a lot of years. But that's where the magic comes from. We like each other a lot.
And when I got to go to Funky Biscuit, I knew Slappy and I knew Eddie, and then the ladies would come down because I was hanging with Messy and Tink on the corner, and everyone was so nice there. Lori came up, hugged and kissed me, and Linda, we had a whole conversation, and Larry is just a trip. But you guys didn't know me at all, but yet you couldn't have been kinder and more welcoming, and it was just the whole feel of what everyone has put together. It just feels like family, and that's what we love so much.
Well, we feel really, really like when we do theater sometimes, most of the time, we go out to the front to greet each person that came, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have a show. And they're the ones who come, and, we're no more special than the people that are coming to see us play. We appreciate, they love us and everything, but that's one thing I love about Lori is like she is so not a diva, and I get along with the guys all the time, but the girls sometimes in bands that I've been in, it's a lot of diva-ness.
There was an occasion where they were disappointed they weren't staying in the same room. That's how well everybody gets along.
What a gift it is for everyone. And then Messy and Tink and everyone, and your husband's involved in it, and it becomes a whole family interaction because everyone loves everybody. It's not like, oh, they're going to be there. And that's what makes it easy, right? Stress-free for you to actually do what you love and to work.
Yeah. And I must say something about Tink. I'm telling you, how many times, she is the ultimate stage mother, okay?
That's my wife, by the way.
That's Eddie's wife. She's wonderful. There are times I'm walking on stage and say, oh, I don't have my in-ears on. Where are they? In the in the closet somewhere. And she's going through looking for them, comes up on stage. I mean, there's been so many times.
You need a safety pin, you need a Band-Aid, is Larry bleeding?
We call her Mary.
Has it all covered.
We call her Mary Poppins because in her bag she has everything under the sun. Oh, you got that? Oh, great. She's just wonderful. She's wonderful to have around, and I love seeing her smiling face, really.
Well, we love having you guys and smiling. Are you here for a few minutes? You got a little bit more time?
Sure.
All right, we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, the crew has put together, I believe, it's a Fleetwood Mac game. So apparently you're going to know the answers because I'm not.
Hopefully not trivia.
Trivia.
Oh yeah, Eddie, this is in your
Let's do Black
honor.
Sabbath trivia.
All right, more to come on the other side of this commercial break. True Rumors in the house. Save the date. Get your tickets on Eventbrite or events.amp2.tv December 1st at 7:30 down at Sabre Cinema. More to come, and we'll be right back.
Amp Media Productions proudly announces Music Nights. We invite you to a 2-night concert event, November 10th and December 1st, starring J.C. Dreesen with her Salute to the Veterans. And True Rumors, the greatest Fleetwood Mac tribute band on the land. For more information and to grab your tickets, head over to events.amp2.tv. That is events.amp2.tv, and don't be late.
AMP2 Media Productions, in collaboration with True Oldies Radio and Comcast TV, bring you the opportunity to spotlight your business on Monday Night Football on ESPN. By targeting your preferred Comcast region, your commercial will be spotlighted during NFL and NCAA football season, reaching over 1 million viewers. Let AMP help you amplify your impact in the community. Contact us at 866-224-5422 to create your own commercial today.
Do you have an idea for a show or a podcast? Do you want the opportunity to be on TV? Amp Media Productions is partnered with True Oldies Real Radio Station and powered by many online platforms such as Roku, Facebook, YouTube, and even Amazon Fire to help amplify your impact. Do you want your voice to reach a wide audience? Call us today at 866-224-5422.
Le Sorel Restaurant, home of the authentic Italian tradition, offers a large menu that consists of seafood, steak, homemade pasta, brick oven pizza, and homemade desserts including a wide wine selection. We also have the best bar in Boca Raton with delicious cocktails, homemade limoncello, cappuccino, Italian espresso, brandy, and other specialties. Open every day with a lunch and dinner menu. For more information or to make a reservation, contact lesorelrestaurant.com or call 561-235-5301.
If you've been injured in an accident that's not your fault and you don't have an attorney, listen up. We have legal professionals standing by to answer your questions and tell you what your case is potentially worth. Hi, I'm Gina along with spokesman Rob. So Rob, tell the folks at home who should call right now.
Just like you said, Gina, anyone who's been injured in an accident that was not your fault, you don't have an attorney, give us a call right now. We're going to answer all of your questions and we'll let you know what your case is potentially worth.
Thanks, Rob. You heard it, folks at home. Pick up the phone, call now.
South Florida's Good Time Oldies. Now, Boca and Delray Beach have their own oldie station. Catch us on 95.3 FM. It's the greatest rock and roll hits of the 60s and 70s. On South Florida's Good Time Oldies, 95.3 FM.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
That's great.
We're coming back on us.
Thank
apparently.
you. Coming back on grace. Coming back on grace. Coming back on grace.
You know
Thank
what's
you.
going on TikTok.
Welcome back, everyone.
And there's Grace.
Okay. On that note, we have a game for you guys. So it's called Song Association. And the way that the game works is we're going to put a word on the screen. And you guys, everyone's playing, has to sing a song with the word
She's the best.
in it.
You got to sing a song what?
With the word in it.
With the word in it.
Yeah.
With the word in it.
Mary had a little lamb. They still have in my head. I know we're totally at a disadvantage because look what we have
Wait a
on the other
minute.
side of the
Wait,
studio.
this is so unfair.
We've
First of all,
played
we
this
don't
game
sing.
before.
Huh?
We've played this game before.
No, we haven't.
Yes, we have.
You can do a talk through.
A talk through. I'm just gonna listen. Okay, let's see how this works out. So you're gonna give them a song, a word, and they're gonna sing a song.
Word.
Yeah, you just have to sing the line with the word in it.
First, anyone who comes up with the song first.
Yeah, well, that won't be me, so we're good.
Eddie gets the word. Eddie gets the word lamb.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
I know.
So what's the first word?
All right.
Let's
All
sing the
right,
first word.
let's roll it.
Lord, give me strength.
Your word is truck.
Truck.
Truck. Anyone know a song that has the word truck in it?
Truck in.
Truck in, yeah.
Truck in.
Okay, sing that.
Keep on trucking, baby. Won't
There
you
you
keep
go.
on trucking?
Yeah, it's much better her singing.
Oh yeah, this is.
Yeah.
Oh, this game is gonna go on one side of the room only.
And it's not on our side.
And who sings that song?
I think it's Eddie Kendricks from
Yes.
the Temptations. I think originally from the
Oh, I
Temptations.
remember that.
Eddie Kendricks,
Keep on
loved him.
trucking, baby. I
Yeah.
remember that.
Who's that lady? He was another one.
Oh,
Who's that
okay.
lady?
That was Isley Brothers.
Isley
You need
Brothers.
the bell? All right.
Yeah, do we have a bell? We add sound effects?
Sound effects.
Oh,
You got
of
it.
course.
That'll work.
Okay.
All right.
My sound effect would be the other, the black box.
Next song.
Yeah, we need that.
Next word. Sorry.
Next word.
Next word. Lord, give us strength.
Way.
Go your own way.
Yeah, there you go.
You sing it?
Sing it.
Oh, I'm not going to sing this early in the day.
You can sing.
No.
What song you know? Frank Sinatra.
I did it my way.
There you go.
I did it my
Ding,
way.
ding, 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 ding.
I know, you have to sing
I
it.
did it my way.
There you go.
Ouch.
The way we were.
The way we were.
The way we were.
You sing it.
No.
No, you gotta sing. You made me sing.
There we got everybody singing in
I know.
studio.
All right, third one. Your word is blow.
Well, I'm not touching that. Nope, nope, nope.
Definitely will get made into
Listen to the wind blow.
There you go.
There you go.
Watch the sunrise.
There you go.
You see, it's so cool because they all sing, you know?
They know lyrics.
They
There
could
you
be
go.
on a bus heading to Tampa and they all just pick a word
Can you
and sing.
imagine if they were on a tour bus together?
We're working on that. Hey, G-Man, how much is the bus?
They're all laughing. All right, what's the next word?
All right, the next word is taste.
That word comes appropriately right after the other word. There you go.
They did that on purpose. That was not the order.
I bet it was.
I don't think you do.
You got a one?
We're waiting. We're trying not to take the whole thing from you
take the
guys.
whole
You're
thing.
good.
Oh, no, no.
Go
Trust
for it.
me. Yes, please. Take it all.
Yeah. Right, go ahead. Go ahead.
you do
You
it.
got it. I forget how the song goes. Honey, tasting much sweeter than
Herb
wine.
Alpert and the Tijuana Brass.
That was
I'm not
duet.
68 years
No,
old
the
at
Beatles
all.
also did that song.
The Beatles did it too? Yeah. Wow.
Yes.
All right, next word is woman.
Woman, I can hardly express. John Lennon.
Yes.
There you go.
What about when a man loves a woman? When a man loves a woman, I can't sing.
I am woman, hear me roar.
That's another one.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that one to come out.
Like I could
Do you
turn my
get
neck
extra
forget
points?
roaring, Dawn.
You get extra points if you know who sang the song?
Yes.
Okay.
That works.
What was the song? When a Man Loves a Woman?
There's actually two people that sang that song.
Okay. The answer is Percy Sledge.
Yes.
There you go.
Did Michael Bolton cover that too?
Yeah,
Yes.
later on.
And the guy with the salt and pepper hair sang it. What's his name? Kenny Rogers and
Michael Bolton. He said Michael Bolton.
yeah, Rogers sang it with the guy that you saw down in concert. What's his name?
Lionel Richie,
Lionel Richie.
the guy I saw in concert. I'm going to John Legend this weekend.
Well, tell him I say hi.
I will. All right, let's see what else we
All
got.
right, next word.
You gotta get some answers here. You got the glittering.
Ready.
Get ready, because here I come.
I remember that one.
Rare earth.
Ready?
Who
Here
sang
I
that?
come.
Who sang it?
Rare earth.
He got it.
Now they're leveling us up. Not only do
I
they know the
know.
song and the lyrics of singing, now they want to know who's singing it.
Yeah.
We'll never be able to play this without
Next
them here.
time we do chemistry or something.
Math.
E equals MC squared.
Tomorrow you got puzzles.
Oh, tomorrow is a migraine day because I can't.
Oh yeah, tomorrow is
I'm
puzzles.
with you, Freddie.
Tomorrow's puzzles.
Judy will be here tomorrow.
Happy birthday,
Brainiac.
Judy Herman, actually.
The Brainiac.
I'll refrain. It's Lori's turn.
The Brainiac. No, she's just coming to do the show tomorrow.
So what's going to be harder, this music game or the puzzles tomorrow?
Puzzles.
It's all a blur to me. It's all a blur.
All right, what's next?
Next word is energy.
Now I could change the lyrics and put one in there, but
No, you can't change words to the song, Dawn.
A song called Energy.
Really?
Energy. I'm feeling like it's a song from Xanadu or something. You know, Olivia Newton-John. She's roller skating down the ring, but I don't think that's really the word in it.
She's roller skating down the ring. Have you ever? Energy.
Energy. Anyone?
No one?
Linda, Lori,
Nothing?
Jay. Song with energy in it.
Isn't it?
That was a hard one then.
Isn't it commercial?
Kennedy. Anything with energy in it? Chelsea. Anything with energy? Nothing.
Where the hell did you get this word?
Next
Isn't there a
one.
song High Energy? Your something has lifted me.
I don't know, but
But I changed lyrics, so that probably is not even the word in the song.
Right, I think I do that too.
It's like More Than a Woman. Forever I thought it was bald-headed woman. And my kids are like, Mom, no.
I like that. That would have been better.
And then I think there's a song Cheerleader, and I thought it was Cherry Head. And my kids again, Mom, no, you can't. So High Energy, it could be, who knows what it really is.
something you created.
But I changed lyrics.
You do. You even changed the names
Was
of the
it
words.
a Tiny Dancer? Is Tony Danza?
Let's
got
do
another
the next
one.
one.
Okay.
Tiny dancer, Tony dancer.
Smooth.
Smooth operator.
Oh yes.
There you go.
Smooth operator.
Who sang that one?
Operator.
Who sang?
Thank you, Lynn.
Who sang that? Sade.
Sade.
Ooh.
That was
That's
fast.
right. I remember that.
Great, great
I
song.
remember all that. I
It's
just
smooth
don't
by
know who they
Santana.
are.
That song played a lot in my car. When I rented
when
this
you
back
rented
seat.
it out with the fuzzy dice.
When I rented out the back seat. True story.
So we had different colored fuzzy dice for different girls.
Oh, you're kidding.
No. I wish I was.
That was Freddie's
Hey,
story
listen,
moment.
Freddie needed to make some money, so I had to hustle dice, back seat. I had to rent it out. There was a lot of good stuff going on.
Imagine rent it out. Yeah. Next one.
On that note.
On that note. Next one.
Next one.
Pressure.
Billy
Under
Joel.
pressure.
There you go.
Or Billy Joe, pressure.
Yeah, pressure. Billy Joel, yes.
All right, we got one more?
I don't know.
One more, Grace?
Yeah.
That's good.
All right, let's do it. One more. Land.
This land is your land.
Yeah.
That's it.
This is my land.
land. This land is my land.
On
From
the fuzzy
California to the New York Island. And
Such
who
a
wrote that
great
song?
That one too.
I have no idea who wrote
You're
it.
singing in your mind.
Okay, extra credit here. Woody Guthrie.
Wow, very good.
Wow,
Linda.
that's wow.
Oh, I named that tune. I should. Get some real money here.
Song Association on the Cafe. Thank you so much for playing.
That
Thank
was
you for
fun.
putting that together. You guys are amazing.
Shows the talent and us no talent.
And we don't sing very well, but that's why we have. And look how beautiful they look together. The costumes, the whole set, on point.
That's true. And so the next, when they're going to be on the road in North Dakota?
They're going to be in North Dakota in the middle of November, and then they're going to be back here at Savor Cinema with AMP2 TV on December 1st. So get your tickets, Eventbrite or events.amp2.tv, December 1st at 7:30 at the Savor Cinema.
Nothing local that you guys are going to be doing soon?
I said check the website.
Check the
No, we're
website.
at Cape Coral this weekend, right? Galuppi's is coming up sometime. We had to look. The best thing is to look on our True Rumors fan page. There's the listing of everything that where we're going to be playing. If you just click on the thing, it comes up all the
For the next year.
for the next year
2
almost.
years.
I just want to make sure that when you go to the True Rumors page, there's a lot of Fleetwood Mac bands out there. There's one band called Rumors. They're not true. Okay,
That is true. They're
We
not.
are True Rumors. So just to distinguish between the two bands, no offense or anything, but we are True Rumors because there is another band, Fleetwood Mac band called Rumors out
They're
there.
false rumors.
They're false rumors.
Stick with the True Rumors. Thank you so much, Slappy and Linda, Eddie, Lori, and Larry. You guys are amazing.
Thank you for having us.
True Rumors, check out their fan page so you know up to date where they're going to be. We're going to take a commercial break, play some music at the top of the 1 o'clock hour. When we come back, we're heading to San Francisco. We've got Pamela Chanel David joining us, host of Reinvented Life and Mindset for Success, as we're midway into, end of the year. We're going to see what's happening in business, how to stay fluid and keep it relevant. More to come, and we'll be right back.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, your family, your business, your peace of mind, you need reliable fire protection. Introducing All Fire Extinguisher Depot, Fire Extinguisher Service. Our certified technicians ensure your extinguishers are always ready to respond to emergencies. Before and after, we leave your fire safety in top-notch condition. Join the many satisfied clients who trust All Fire Extinguisher Depot for fire extinguisher service. Because when it comes to fire safety, there's no compromise. Contact All Fire Extinguisher Depot at 786-704-2750 to get your extinguisher service today. Your safety is our priority. That's at 786-704-2750. All Fire Extinguisher Depot, protecting what matters.
Stephanie Jaffe is a world-renowned artist who creates one-of-a-kind pieces. Using a keen sense of color and composition, her vibrant collages and mosaics integrate eclectic elements such as vintage keepsakes and fine china with blown glass and fired clay to create whimsical arrangements. For more information about her work, come down to the Brooklyn Cafe TV studio or go to stephaniejaffeart.com.
Hey Kaylee, what's up?
Hey, nothing, what's up?
Nothing, just looking for music for Grandpa that I listen to while we're in the car.
What's wrong with listen to now?
let's just say we have different tastes, you know?
Why don't you try listen to a podcast on Spotify?
Like which one?
The Broken Cafe Studio one is really good.
Okay, I'll try that one out. Thanks.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought.
If the time comes, be ready. Learn CPR and join the nation of lifesavers. Nearly 3 out of 4 cardiac arrests that don't happen in hospitals happen in homes. CPR saved my life. I've teamed up with the American Heart Association as a national ambassador to help create a nation of lifesavers, turning bystanders into lifesavers through CPR education and access to AEDs. Join me to ensure everyone has the chance to live longer, healthier lives. Visit heart.org/nation.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call Low Cost Airlines. They specialize in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rental rates, and with a best price guarantee. If you want the lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available. So don't wait. Call now.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
I never thought I'd ever make it. I can't believe the hell I've been through. Couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. I didn't know what to do. I've been through the rain, I've been through the fire. There was something that I never knew. I had an angel on my shoulder with a plan for me divine. Must be an angel on my shoulder who was right there all the time. This world can be so cold and so heartless. It's hard to find your way alone. Used to run so fast, no one could catch me. I couldn't find my way back home. Well, I've laughed, I've cried, I've almost died, but my broken heart just never knew. I had an angel on my shoulder with a plan for me divine.
And we're back. I gotta tell you, I really enjoy that band for a lot of different reasons. And not the business side of it, but for people. The kind of people that they are, that they got a busy schedule. It was really tough getting all of them here at the same time. Good sports, positive energy. It's just, you know, it's a friendship. It's a new friendship, and it's something that you want to continue to work with them and grow, and just wish them the best of luck. I mean, they're good. They've been around 9 years. You're not around 9 years if you're not good.
Just goes to show you, even when you have a crazy idea in your head, reach out and go for it, because you never know who's on the other side of that phone, right?
It's true. And, you know, it's like Eddie told me, you always got to take a shot to score. And Eddie, he's a perfectionist, just like Josh is a perfectionist. And there's a fine line between doing something, not doing something, and they're all together on the same page. You know that everything they do, Eddie does all the work in getting them to and from places.
Wow, that's a job in and of itself.
And he organizes everything on the set, which we didn't even talk about, but I was watching everything then. I says, Eddie, how long does it take you to set up? About an hour and a half. That's a lot. It's a lot of work. But I'm glad that they came, and that was fun.
So much fun, a great group of people. And speaking of great people, we've got our good friend Dawn is in the house. She's hanging with us. You've got a new segment coming out next week, I believe. It's called Faith Stories.
Yep, I'm excited. I'm really excited. I have my friend Jan Haas coming, and she has a very powerful story. She, her brother-in-law murdered her sister, and walking through that with her faith has brought her such hope. And it's a tragedy, but how she dealt with it and how she walked through it and how she came out of that. And there's so many people who have walked through those types of stories, you know? So I just hope that with what I'm doing with the faith stories,
She has it up.
will just really touch people to turn them to our Heavenly Father.
Well, you know, there's never, that kind of story, there's never a bad time. But, man, is there ever a time right now to turn to believing in something bigger than yourself? And I'm not talking about religion. I'm talking about just having hope.
Yep.
There's a difference, because when people say to me, oh, you're religious, I'm like, no, I'm not. I am a woman of faith. And there's a huge difference. Religion to me is more man-made rules and laws, whereas faith is my relationship with Jesus, and he guides my path and he directs my steps. And what I found really interesting is, you know, I came in last year and we talked about doing God stories, and it was like, but it didn't come together until the fall, September, and when you and I talked, and then the three of us talked again, and it was like, this is the time. Because you gave me the opportunity to do that, you know. And
I've been after you for years. Don't talk about it's, you know, everything is at its right moment.
Well, yeah,
and that's what happened.
And I think with what's going on in our world,
Exactly.
we need hope. We need faith, and that's the thing that we have to understand, is that you're not going to get hope from other people. You have to look up. It's our Heavenly Father that gives us hope. So.
You know, it's funny. I saw something, I think it was on TikTok or something, that says you can have all the talent in the world, but if you don't apply it to something, that's nice. That's a nice picture. If you don't apply it, it becomes useless.
Right.
You can have all the talent, it doesn't make a difference. I know. There are a bunch of, I gotta tell you, remember what I told you, payback
I know,
hurts.
right?
Just remember that.
It's so funny.
How you doing?
It's so
You
funny.
are
You are a good sport, though. I have to tell you.
Oh, no, I'm getting on the other side of midnight.
My
there.
clip's over here. You are a good sport. I was reading a story this morning because I found this foundation. It's the Foundation for Jews and Christians. And then, of course, everyone's like, well, how can there be a foundation for Jews and Christians?
Of course it is.
All right. So of course there is. So I donate money because it's about people, and it's about people in Israel, of all faiths in Israel,
Right.
trying to support them, because everyone needs some help right now. But then you get on every foundation list. So once you join one foundation,
they
every
got
day
you.
there's like another 5 letters in my house of another foundation. Chuck's like, man, if they found you. But every morning, and I try to send them to you, they send me a motivational story. And the story today was God sent Abraham and Sarah to leave to go find the land of Canaan, right? So
Right.
off they go on their trek. They get to Canaan. And then there's a huge drought. There's no food. So
Right.
they have to leave and they go to Egypt because there's a famine. What do? Did they give up hope? If they had given up hope, they would have stayed in Canaan and been like, no, there's a reason we got to go to Egypt. And God said, listen, I will reward you, but right now, now you have to go to Egypt. You need to find food. You need to survive, and back to Canaan they went, and then became, the stories that we all know in the Old Testament of what
Right.
it is. But it's not about whether they were Jewish or not Jewish. It's about holding faith in what you believe in your heart to
Right.
be true, and to know that God has put you in this place, whatever you believe in, for a reason. And you're in this reason for where it is, and then it will come what needs to come. But you have to hold hope.
Yes, and what
I was going to
happened?
send that to you in my depths of pain that I was in this morning.
It's true, because I feel like when you walk through the valley, that's when you cling to Him even more, and your faith grows. I'm going to bring this up.
Don't hold the mic closer.
Oh, sorry.
Maybe we
I'm
need a
usually
lot over
better
here,
at this.
I don't know.
Kennedy. Oh my God. So anyway, when you walk through those dark times, He is with you and He brings you through. And right now, I have some dark times that I'm walking through. I got a call from my brother last Tuesday and found out that Rosie, her dad died unexpectedly. And just walking through that loss and shock and numbness, and then realizing that it was 20 years ago in June that Rosie died. And then yesterday my dad went to heaven, and then my mom followed on Saturday. So this has been a very emotional week for me, but also knowing that, God is with me and He's walking me through this time, because I don't want to get out of bed. I was telling Dawn, I don't want to get out of bed. I want to stay in bed. I just want to grieve. But, I'm allowing those moments, but I want to walk through that and really just give people hope. And that's through my Lord and Savior.
My father and my mother, when they were in Puerto Rico, he came to live first here in the States. And then he sent for my mother 6 months ago. But my father came to this country with $1.85 in his pocket. Wow. And his brother took him in. Now, my father had 12 brothers and sisters, and my mother had 14. Wow. So when my mother came over, and I'll never forget this because it was always my bed, they brought every aunt and uncle that I had over to this country. They used to have benches, wooden benches on the planes in those days.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm going back a ways.
Yeah.
And they learned that when they came over, that my father says this country gave him such an opportunity to become a self-made guy. My mother had 3 kids, me, Harry, and Mimi, that he wanted to make sure that all his brothers and my mother's side all had a chance. All had a chance. So I learned at a very early age that hope is given and then you pass it forward. Okay? That's the thing I learned from a very, very young age in my life. Because when he came here, he didn't speak English. He had $1.85 to his pocket. My father used to work for $20 a week in his job in construction. $20 a week, man. So life will throw tests at you all the time, is what you're going through right now. But the one thing you never want to do is you never want to crawl under a rock. Right. You want to get up. You want to brush it off. And remember that today is another day and tomorrow is a day that you have to lead. So you have to continue. And I'm not asking you to be religious. I'm asking you to have hope. Because hope, that's free. Religion takes a little bit of a bit.
Which is actually a perfect opportunity and segue. Today, thoughts on today's verse. So many of the material things we pursue are temporary. The usefulness lasts only months or at most only a few short years. Even our lives and lives of those we love are short. The defining quality of God's character, holiness, is forever, for endless days. So as we build our lives, let's construct them on a secure foundation, the will of God, and a commitment to share in His holiness by living in honor of Him. Amen.
Amen.
Nice stuff.
That was gorgeous.
That had to
gave
be
me
G-Man.
the chills.
Is that G-Man? Yes, as he sings.
And it's funny because G-Man, the reason I call him G-Man is because in this house, he's the closest thing I know to God.
We had someone in yesterday, and she was on the floor dancing, and she did all kinds of fun and funky stuff. But she actually has very good insight, and she went up to him and she says, G-Man means you got to be God's man. could have stood for anything, right? But she somehow has these insights of things, and then she dances on the floor. But other than that,
Oh, I wanted to go back to that. She dances on the floor. What
she
does that
danced
mean?
for the moment on the floor. She got so emotional. Emotional. And Max, she texts me. She wants to come back and she wants to talk about different things she wants to do. But she got so emotional. Sometimes spirit takes you to another level.
Wow.
but you got to have hope and faith. I'm excited for the faith stories starting next week with Dawn. But I'm hoping you can stay because you talk about hope and having to continue on even when times are difficult. We've got Pamela Chanel David joining us from San Francisco, and she's the host of The Reinvented Life. And yesterday we were getting ready to air her show at 11 o'clock and go live. And at 10:30, she had a little speed bump in the road with her parents. But here we are today. So
She had a small challenge.
we are going to get filled in on that and how you have to keep going and be authentic. So let's roll it and bring her over. Ba-ding, ba-ding. There she is.
How you doing? Hold on, we got to get your sound up. Could be.
No, I think
Does she have it on mute?
It's up on my end.
We got you.
Yeah, huh?
Can you hear me on your end?
We hear you.
We got you.
Okay, awesome. Well, Dawn, good luck on your new show because it's just wonderful that you're bringing hope. And that is the main thing, whether it's business or life, it's about bringing hope. So I'm so excited to see and watch and hear your new show.
Thank you so much.
How is your dad?
He's good, thanks.
Good.
He's really good. So thanks for asking. Yeah.
And onward. And talking about being fluid and everything.
Yeah. And I think, I was having a conversation with a client this morning, and I think it's a great way to start on a mindset for success show is that there's a difference between being authentic, coming forward, even in the face of any kind of adversity, which everyone is facing right now, and bringing light to that darkness, and making things, as many of us had done for years, seem okay, but it's not really. That never leads itself to success in life, nor success in business. So I think if we all just come together and recognize the darkness that's there, but what is the contributing light that we can bring? What is the contributing action that we can take or being of who we can be that adds to uplifting the energy, uplifting the frequency of what is going on around us?
And that's what we're dealing with right now.
And you know something, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And you got to find a way. We had a meeting in here yesterday. And, you know, you can always look at people now, especially with what's going on around you right now. And you can see fear. And we talked about this morning. You can't walk in fear.
No.
You can't walk in fear. You have to be able to say, you know what, I'm going to brush it off and watch me go. Because if you walk in fear, you're going to fail.
Right.
And then you're going to try to figure out why the hell did you fail. But fear will always stop you from going to that next level. So you want to walk. You don't have to be, again, this is not about being religious. This is about walking in hope and believe. And believe that you're going to go get it, that you're going to go make it happen. Everybody in this room is always going to go through a challenge.
Oh,
but you
yeah,
can't let it slow you down. And you got to sort of say, okay, we got to move on.
Yep.
And keep it going. You know, it's important that you learn that more than anything else in the world because that's really where it starts.
And Chanel, I want to talk a little bit. You had, when we were going over the mindsets for success, you had said something, and I thought I never thought about it that way. You said right now we have 4 generations in the workforce. And I stopped for a minute, and I'm like, wow. Can you just go into, because everyone here is like, wow, because no one has even thinks about what that is and why that is. So can you give us a little thought and insight as to what and why you're even thinking that's so relevant?
Absolutely. So it's the big elephant in the room. It really is the big elephant in the room. We always had, traditionally, our workforce starting in and around the age of 18 or 21, state by state, whichever was considered a minor. When they graduated into the next step, that was the beginning of that workforce, up to the point of 60, 65, maybe 68 of retirement age. And that span of time represents 3 generations. Today, given the economic outlook of how things are and where they've been and where they're going, we have people entering that workforce much younger, legally or not legally. We have people entering the workforce much younger, contributing to family incomes. And on the other end, it is not as typical to see people retiring at 60, 65, 68 years old. In fact, statistically, people are working well into their 70s, if not 80s, to be able to survive or continue the lifestyle of what they've been accustomed to. So now we have people in their late 70s, 80 in the workforce, working with people 15, 16, 18 years of age. That represents now 4 generations. Now, the reason that's so important is that from a functionality standpoint in business, in any organization, it starts with where is the relevancy of communication within that organization start. When you have people well into their 70s and into their 80s that were raised on communication devices that didn't even exist on what the other aspects of the workforce are, it's a quagmire. And so it's the elephant in the room that no one talks about. How does a 70-year-old, 75, 80-year-old participate in a conversation that they're not even used to? They don't operate. Not only was their upbringing, the majority of their time in the workforce pre-computer, let alone text, social media, campaigns of which people today take for granted as the first way and the entree to communicate.
And we even talked about the finances of it because there are a lot of people that don't want to retire. I can't imagine you retiring in a couple of years.
I just thought of something.
He's sitting here with his fingers, Chanel, and I'm watching him count generations as you're talking.
You know why? Because I'm 61. So 50, 40, 30, 20, 4 generations that we work with in this house.
Right.
And I think the C came to us when she was 19.
I think she's still 19.
Are you still 19? Okay, I got 5 levels. I got 5.
19. Oh,
Now,
wow.
the trick is to be able to work with 5 generations of mindsets.
Right.
And mesh it so you get things accomplished. I just realized that's not bad.
It's a huge point. And then you think about people that are working in their 70s and 80s, not because they want to for mind acuity and to stay busy, but some of them are working in the 70s, 80s because they have to for financial security.
So sad.
And then what does that look like? What are they doing at that point? Are they running the business that they had? Are they looking for a job at the grocery store because they're just trying to make ends meet? Retail? What is that? What does that look like? And then the respect or lack thereof for our elders in the workforce. I mean, there's so many things that are happening right now.
And as you get older, you don't want to become useless. You don't want to feel like you can't contribute anymore. You don't, I'm going to be the Walmart greeter till I'm 101. I'm going to hold that bell. I'm going to have them glue it to my hand, and I'm going to go like this.
There you go.
And I'm going to make sense of it because I can never stop doing this because I love meeting people, seeing dreams. I like to see the eyes light up. I don't know how, unless God says you got to come home now, I'm going to find another way of doing it.
But I think that keeps you young too. You know, if you keep
Absolutely.
your mind going, then you will live longer. And you challenge yourself. I know my dad; he was on the computer until he died. He loved going on the computer and finding different things and learning different things. So if you're doing that, and you're in a place where you're able to do that. That's such a blessing, right?
You got to keep finding
Yes.
people like you, people like her. This one, forget about.
No,
Drives
she's a
me
wonderful
crazy.
woman.
But you got to surround yourself. If you look in our house, you got to surround yourself with people that want the challenge and want to take it to another level. And they want to do things. You want to meet people like the band that was here today. And it just keeps the mind going.
Yeah, you
and
got
when
to.
we met you, you lit me up. I remember that time when I first met her, I says, you see this lady? This lady's got to be on here because her calling, it just lights everybody up.
Well, Chanel, how do we help bring all of these generations in some sort of synergy together so they're not 4 separate generations, but in actuality, we can blend it together and be community and be supportive of everyone?
Yeah. So that's the key. The key is how do these generations collaborate and work together? And it's the foundation of how business is going to stay successful. So it's determining the strength of each category of the business. And where the more senior generation may be shorter on their technical skills or their technical understanding or how they can bring that piece into the workforce, their strength lies in the wisdom that they bring. And so it's about the leadership within any organization emphasizing the strength rather than the weakness of each part of their workforce.
Yeah.
And when the mantra, when the platform starts to center around what is it that the wisdom is in someone that's been in the workplace longer, someone that's had more experience, what is it that the others can learn from that? And the legacy that can come from that actually can help move an organization, move a business faster, accelerate it, if you will, than ignoring the strengths that they may bring. So how to overcome, how to pivot when things are different. Believe me, if you've been in the workforce for 50 or 60 years, you've seen the trends, you've seen the ups, you've seen the downs. You know how to respond and respect the opinions of others. This is the kind of wisdom that having a 4th generation in the workforce, if it's constructed and respected right, can actually be of huge benefit.
See, Freddie, you and I are the same generation, but we're kind of not because you're much wiser when it comes to the workforce and relating to people. I'm serious.
Generation and wiser have nothing to do with one another.
Well, she's talking about a wiser generation and an older generation. You and I are only a couple years apart, but your mindset.
Yeah, but I've taken more lumps than you.
That's
I'm
what I'm
lumpy
saying. So
mashed
your
potatoes
mindset
and
and
you
your-
are smooth mashed potatoes.
But you have a lot more wisdom on how to relate to
Those
people
lumps
and
ain't
things.
wisdom, honey. Those are like I had to learn by the school of hard. You know how many mistakes I've done in my life?
But that's where you get your wisdom.
Of course.
Is the knocks.
The lumps in the
Do
bumps.
not put your finger in a socket.
Let's put mashed potatoes in his mindset with the eggs in the skillet there.
Well, the object of the game, how many times are you going to learn that the wrong way and not do it the right way? And it's funny because I have a conversation with people and I'm telling them, I'm trying to explain to them, I've done it that way. It doesn't work.
Right.
It just doesn't happen. And now I sit back and I say, okay, so go drown a little bit and I'll come and save you when you don't drown. It's not, we just have different lives. I know a little bit about your life. You didn't have Freddie in the Bronx and growing up in Spanish Harlem and everything else.
Right,
You didn't
that's a
know.
different lifestyle,
You didn't know
yeah.
that life. That life wasn't for you. But I can introduce you to that life. I can take you back there real quick and show you. Now, G-Man understands a little bit. As a matter of fact, I don't understand G-Man's life because we have a similarity, and look how young he is compared to me. Wise as wise can be. But it ain't wise. It's perception. because you can do what you do better than I can. And you know more than I can. Man, you do these word games and everything else. You're the best.
Look what they're setting up over there.
Yeah, it's
Just
more
remembering
headaches.
names is amazing.
Oh, a lot of letters going on back
Oh,
there.
I gotta tell you, Chanel, she put me up the other day because normally I say, and this portion of the show brought to you by, and I hand it off to her. So she was upset with me, and she let me have it. She says, "Oh no, this is on you now, on me." And normally she has this whole thing she does.
Right.
And Freddie was drowning in the ocean.
You weren't drowning.
Oh yes, I was.
I just didn't know where you were going.
There was still water coming out of
Look
my
how many
ears.
generations we have in the studio.
That's what I'm saying. But you have to be able to put them all together to jive together.
But we're fortunate to be able to have that. I would venture to say there's a lot of places, a lot of workplaces that don't have what we have, Chanel.
Yeah, or they have it, but they're not putting everyone in a place to make as much of a difference.
That's
You
right.
know, that is the saddest part, is that when the wisdom and the experience gets hidden, then no one's benefited from it as well. And so that is the message, that elephant, if you will, in the room, is no matter what age you have within your group or within your team or within your employees, maximize, bring forward the strength of each person. And that's what you guys there do so brilliantly, is you find the strengths that each individual has, and then together they add together. It starts moving from addition to multiplying. You get exponential results when you work to people's strengths. And when you think about a show like this one, which is mindset to success, success doesn't come from dwelling on what someone or a group of people don't know. It comes from how do you maximize on what they do know, bringing these talents into a more collaborative environment.
And that's what I love so much. I wish you were here to see them, because this is about the point in the semester where they've got it. And they don't need us to say do. They just need us to say it's okay to do, and they do. And this is like the best part of the year for us, because they're comfortable, confident, and then everyone else gets to reap the benefits of their mind. So that is our mindset of success for the day. There you go. For we walk by faith, not by sight. G-Man's on the board.
That's why the blind can see better than anybody else.
And before we wrap this up, I'm so glad you're joining us today. We are planning on doing a live meet and greet with you on December 14th, correct?
Oh, that's Rosie's birthday.
Correct. Yes, very excited. I mean,
That's her
it really-
niece's birthday who
it
passed,
really
so she's
falls
like,
into
yeah.
this because, happy birthday in advance. We'll be there to celebrate. But what I love about it, the whole notion, the whole theme, if you will, of that meet and greet is disbelief. And knowing that, again, success lies in the disbeliefs, what you don't believe to be true, what you don't believe you can do, what's limiting you. If you peel that onion back, if you peel that skin back, that is the exact answer that one can move forward in their life and business.
Well,
So
we are
it's
excited.
exciting because it falls into exactly what we're talking about.
So more information coming on that. I know you're going to be live in the studio on the 13th, the 14th. It's either going to be here, or we may have another venue to talk about doing a business seminar, a launch of one of her books, a new book coming out just in time for the new year, which is really exciting.
Maybe we include some kind of good feel, something about changing perspective, things of that nature, and you incorporate it all into this stuff.
Absolutely.
Maybe we could bring in, 50 people
Yeah.
in here. I think that the object of the game, for me, is it's December 14th. What better way to get ready for the new year than to hold a gift like that in hand? That's really where it's at. That's where you elevate yourself to start the new year right. I love that.
Thank you so much, Chanel. We're so excited. Tune in Wednesday for the
Absolutely.
Reinvented
Thank
Life
you.
next week, and more to come. Love to you, and Mom and Dad, stay safe.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Bye.
Be well.
Bye, Annie.
Interesting.
Really exciting, right? You'd never even thought about the 4 generations
5.
of workforce.
5.
Well, that's
The
decades.
teams. Yeah, well, to me, generation and
To you, a
decades is the
decade
same
a
difference.
generation.
That's
I
right.
think you got to be a little older than a decade, though. You kind of at least have to be able to have birthed a generation.
I didn't birth nothing. I watched the
Look,
births.
you birthed the nation of this crew. All right, we're
Right,
gonna,
you have.
We're going to take a commercial break when we come
How
back.
many generations you birthed? None.
Cats.
Me neither.
All right, more to come on the other side of this commercial break. I think we've got Word Game Association. It's
I don't know.
me-
There's a whole lot of noise going on over
I
there.
understand it's me and Dawn and you and Josh.
Me? No.
Dawn and Dawn, and you're going to help us.
Or the 2 Dawns?
It's all right. More to come. Let's see how this game rolls
Oh,
out.
this is great. I want to see this. Get cameras, please. Cameras.
We'll be right back.
What would you do if you had a broken bone? You'd go to the doctor and use your insurance, right? What would you do if you had a serious problem with drugs and alcohol? Most people do nothing until it's too late. Your insurance can help you get clean and sober with the assistance of a place like the Detox and Treatment Helpline. Many times treatment is fully covered, so why not use your insurance to treat your addiction problem just like you would if you had a broken bone? And with the Family Medical Leave Act, you're allowed by law to take off time from work, and your employer doesn't need to know the reason. So there are 2 good reasons. You've got insurance you can use for your addiction problem, and with the Family Medical Leave Act, it's completely confidential. Call us right now and save a life.
Call 855-350-4504. That's 855-350-4504. Call 855-350-4504 now.
Hey travelers, everybody wants cheap airfares, but where can you find them? You call Smart Fares. Our prices are direct from the airlines, and they're so low they're not published anywhere. Smart Fares specializes in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rentals, and great package deals anywhere around the world. Wherever you want to go, Smart Fares can help you get there cheaply and with the best price guarantee. If you want the absolute lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call us right now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these low rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the lowest rates available, so don't wait. Call Smart Fares right now for the best price guaranteed. Save up to 50% off business and first class. We've got great last-minute travel deals too.
Call 855-828-0198. That's 855-828-0198. 855-828-0198.
Imagine this is your money and someone wants to take it from you. Who is it? The IRS. Guess what? They want your money and they can take it, all of it if they want. Remember, they sent you that letter right over here that said, hey, you owe us a bunch of cash and we're going to take it from you right now. So what do? You fight back by letting our team of experts work it out with the IRS so you can keep your money. And hey, we're good at what we do. When you hire us, you get a team of guys on your side that know the IRS laws, and we'll fight really hard to save your money. So, if you owe the IRS a ton of cash and you want to keep it, call right now and learn for free how we can help you put it back in your pocket. 5 minutes of your time right now can save you thousands of dollars. And the best part, it's a free call, so please call right now.
Attention timeshare owners. This is an urgent consumer alert from the Timeshare Exit Hotline, a national company specializing in helping consumers legally get out of their expensive timeshare contracts. We're offering you a way to legally get rid of your timeshare. So if you're fed up with the maintenance fees that keep on coming and want to learn if you can terminate your timeshare legally and permanently, call today. Even if you've tried before and were unsuccessful in getting rid of your timeshare, call today and see if we can help. We offer a complete 100% unconditional client satisfaction guarantee. Make this completely free call and learn how we can help you legally put an end to your timeshare nightmare once and for all. You have nothing to lose, so call right now to qualify and receive a free consultation. You can terminate your timeshare legally and permanently, but you've got to call now. Call the number on your screen today. It's a free call.
Has your heater busted, computer crashed, appliance broken? Then you need ARW Home.
Life's been pretty worry-free since I got coverage with ARW Home. Don't waste thousands of dollars on air conditioning, appliance repair, and replacements. Save that money with ARW Home. Protection plans that cover household appliances, systems, and electronics.
My air conditioning broke on a Sunday. I called ARW and they came out and fixed it right away.
Get your free quote today. Call or go to arwhome.com now.
Attention firefighters. Did you use firefighting foam in your job? And then, did you develop cancer? Call our legal helpline right now and file your financial claim. Firefighting foam has been used for decades at airports and military bases. This foam has been linked to cancer. If you have cancer and you worked around firefighting foam, you may be eligible for financial compensation. Please make this free call now.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Hello guys, and welcome to Word Search Trivia. The game where they're gonna ask a bunch of trivia questions. Today is Disney themed, and they have to find the words in the word search. The minute that the other team answers the question, they have to switch back, and they can't look at the word search anymore. So, we're gonna get started.
Boy, this sounds like
We
a
have
lot of
Dawn and Dawn. We have Jalen. So the first question for
Who's going first?
Dawn and Dawn.
So can I turn around and start looking?
Yeah. Name the seven dwarves.
She gets to look for before.
Sleepy, sneezy, doc, dopey, grumpy,
I don't know.
happy.
Yeah. Oh, I should know that one.
Dopey.
Dopey?
Dopey.
No.
Did I
There's
say
one more.
dopey?
There's one more.
Dopey, happy, sleepy, grumpy, doc, sneezy, happy,
Starts with a B.
bashful.
Yes.
Oh, geez, I would have never found that.
Jalen, name 3 songs in Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast. Is that a bell? And be our guest.
Yes. Turn around, guys. Dawn and Dawn, turn around.
Cheating!
You're cheating.
Circling.
Who was Pocahontas' sidekick? What was her animal sidekick?
Who?
Pocahontas, what was her animal sidekick?
No clue.
I do not know.
You got it?
What? Her sidekick?
Might need to phone a friend.
Phone a friend?
I'm phoning Grace.
Charles Grace. Who's Pocahontas' sidekick? Raccoon, I know, but I don't know the raccoon's
No,
name.
it doesn't matter. Just a raccoon.
Oh.
Okay.
Turn. Yeah. Where do Aladdin and Jasmine live?
Where do they live?
Yeah. What's
Agrabah.
Yeah. Switch.
Dang.
Name 3 characters. Name 3 characters in The Little Mermaid.
I'm sorry. What did she say?
Ariel, Sebastian, and Prince Eric.
Yeah. Switch.
And I don't know that at all. Okay.
Name 3 Disney Channel original movies.
High School Musical 1, 2, and 3.
Switch. Name 5 of Andy's toys in Toy Story.
Buzz, Woody, and Bo Peep. Oh, more. Slinky Dog, Jessie. And one more?
That's good. That's 5.
good? Okay.
Switch.
See, I'm so not contributing here.
What's the cup's name in Beauty and the Beast? Chip. Yeah, switch. Where does Tiana live?
Tiana
What
lives?
city? What city does Tiana live?
Where? New Orleans.
Yes, switch.
Oh my gosh.
What dynasty did Mulan take place
See any
in?
words.
The Jin Dynasty.
No.
Ancient
No.
China.
Think of the song.
Around here.
What song?
Let's get.
Fantasia? It's right there.
The Hun Dynasty.
Yeah, switch.
You know, she got a hole open here.
Why can't I find anything?
What? How did Rapunzel get her powers?
Her hair.
Her hair.
No. How did she get her hair powers?
Flower power.
Yeah. Switch.
No way.
Stop. Jalen, sing the incantation song as fast as you can from Rapunzel.
Incantation
Bambi?
song?
A flower gleam.
Flower gleam and glow. Let your power shine. Make the power grow.
Clock reverse.
Make the clock reverse and bring back what once was mine.
Yeah. Switch. Dawn and Dawn switch. Dawn and Dawn switch. Okay. Finish your lyric. I mean, it's crazy. What?
We finish each other sandwiches.
Switch. Let's say, yeah, switch.
I'm so glad you know
What pet
these
does
answers,
Jasmine
'cause
have?
I sure don't.
Tiger.
Switch.
Switch.
Wait a minute.
What am I looking
Switch.
Cinderella's carriage turns into what?
A pumpkin.
Yeah, switch.
I knew that.
Okay, name 5 characters in Teen Beach Movie.
Words pop out.
What is his name? See anything?
Brady.
Really, huh?
Sea Cat.
Yeah. Fugra.
Giggles.
Yeah.
Goofy. What's his name? Chandler? Chad? I don't know his name. Garrett? Tanner.
Who made this up?
Oh my God.
I said Brady. Mac. No, that's one. We need one more. And what's his name? Who's Jordan Fisher? Sea Cat.
What idea?
Okay, that's 5. Okay, go. Switch. What are the 2 rival teams in Teen Beach Movie?
I don't even know what Teen Beach Movie is.
I don't either.
Alyssa, you got original stuff.
Christmas and what?
No. What am I looking for?
Bikers and surfers.
No clue.
Switch. What are the main characters in Monsters, Inc.?
Sully and Mike.
Yeah, switch.
Fred, are you enjoying this?
He's not even watching. He's looking at his phone. Go ahead.
What High School Musical was the song Fabulous in?
The second.
Yeah, switch.
I'm like, what? What is that? I don't even know
What
is.
sport was
See?
the Team Beach was the DCOM Cloud9 in?
I don't know.
Snowboarding.
Yeah,
That's
switch.
a word. It's like Scrabble. Now we're on to Scrabble.
What was the name of the band in Turning Red?
What's Turning Red?
It's a movie.
Oh, gosh, I've seen it once.
I know what it is.
No clue.
If I answer it, we'll do another one.
Oh, I thought we'd turn.
How many days are in summer vacation? Phineas and Ferb.
Not enough.
True.
Not enough.
No.
One.
You got this.
104.
Yes, switch. What was the drink of the lemonade and lemonade mouth? What was it called? You know this. It's on the.
I know, but I can't remember.
Me?
Touch of the end.
King, Lion King. Here.
You got this.
Mike.
Not Mike.
I don't know.
Okay.
Pass.
Okay, pass. How many brothers does Merida have?
3.
Yeah, switch.
Oh, darn. Okay.
So, name 3 band members in Lemonade Mouth.
Lemonade Mouth.
You don't even know that?
like if you told me, I don't know, Cinderella's
Who are Moana's-
henchmen were mice, I could tell you
Who are
that.
Moana's pets? Who are the 2 animals in Moana?
I don't even know who Moana is.
A chicken and a pig.
Yeah, switch. What are their names? What are the 3 god fairies of Sleeping Beauty?
Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather.
Yeah,
Wow.
switch.
Mayweather.
She knows it all.
Name 4 cars in the Cars universe.
Red, blue, yellow, and green.
What kind of
They've got names?
cars are they?
I have no idea. Josh, what kind of cars are in the Cars movie?
They're a NASCAR. There's a Porsche. There's a tow truck. I don't know, and the Hudson Hornet.
Thank you.
Thank you. He's now taking an entire studio against Jalen.
And she's probably kicking our tushy.
Anyway.
What did Aladdin name himself when he became the prince?
Prince Ali.
Yeah, switch. Oh my god. Okay, what are the animals in Mulan?
Then we just do
Yeah. There's
Animals?
3.
Camel?
No.
a dragon, a cricket, and a mouse. Horse.
You said switch. What are the name 3 Disney Channel original movies that are Halloween themed?
Halloween Town 1, 2, and 3.
No, you can't do that.
Halloween Town, Twitches, and Monster High.
Not Disney.
That is Disney.
Monster High.
Girl versus Monster.
Yes. Switch. What is the name of the rat in Ratatouille?
Rat.
Ramin.
No.
Rummy.
No.
Remy.
It's Remy, yes.
Remy.
Like Remy Martin.
What city is Mater and Lightning McQueen stuck in?
Radiator Spring.
Yeah, switch.
Oh, Lord, how
What's the name of the Disney movie that's after Dia de los Muertos?
Huh? That's not a Disney movie.
Coco.
Yeah, switch.
That's Pixar.
It's the same thing. What does
entire
Coco
studio.
family do?
They make shoes.
Yeah, switch. She knows.
I told you. I'm not
That was ridiculous. Okay. What sport does Riley play in Inside Out?
Soccer.
Close.
Football.
No.
Rugby. Tennis.
Golf.
Golf. Lacrosse. Hockey.
Hockey.
Pickleball. Pick another
Okay,
sport.
what Pixar movie stars Arlo?
And a Good Dinosaur.
Yeah. How do you know this?
Okay, that's because I know that's an awful movie.
She really likes Disney
No,
movies.
it's
That's
ridiculous.
the key.
What's
I don't.
Nemo's father's name?
Dad.
Marlin.
Yeah, switch.
Where am I?
Which Pixar movie do they all become bears? Don't say
Oh, Brave. No?
Yeah.
Lady and the Tramp.
Brave, you're right. Switch. Okay. What is Gaston's famous line from Ratatouille?
Oh Lord, I just don't know.
Anyone can cook, including
Yeah.
me.
You mean Gusto?
Switch.
Gusto. A Gaston or some sleeping.
Yeah,
That's the other one, right?
Who is the one-eyed monster in Monsters Inc?
Mike Wazowski.
Yeah.
Oh, seriously, girl, you need to get a life there. That's what
I have a life. I just know
What
this.
is-
That was mean. I have a life. A little brutal.
What is the name of the red race car in Cars?
Lightning McQueen.
Yeah, switch. Who is the old guy in Up, and what's his full name?
Carl.
Lilo and Stitch.
Full name.
His full name. What's his full name?
Oh my goodness. Mr. His name is Carl.
Carl what?
I don't know. I don't know his last name.
Fredrickson.
Okay.
Okay, let's do another question. What is Mal's favorite fruit from Descendants?
Mal's favorite an apple.
No.
Favorite fruit.
She has a whole song about it.
I don't watch that.
Descendants. You want to phone a friend?
Yeah.
No.
Favorite fruit.
Where'd that come from?
Hash.
It's
Time's up.
Oh, God, she did.
No idea.
Wait,
We didn't even cross off the
Who was
bottom.
We were just finding words.
Yeah, I was struggling finding words, but
You did amazing.
You gonna find them and see what we got? Jalen, you are amazing.
Them out at the bottom?
No, we just found words.
16? Not bad.
Yeah, but it took us 10 to 1 people.
You had the answers, and we were just starting to look.
Wow. More to come on the other side of this break. You guys are hilarious. Nice job, Jay.
Amazing job.
We'll be right back.
Amazing.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, your family, your business, your peace of mind, you need reliable fire protection. Introducing All Fire Extinguisher Depot, Fire Extinguisher Service. Our certified technicians ensure your extinguishers are always ready to respond to emergencies. Before and after, we leave your fire safety in top-notch condition. Join the many satisfied clients who trust All Fire Extinguisher Depot for fire extinguisher service. Because when it comes to fire safety, there's no compromise. Contact All Fire Extinguisher Depot at 786-704-2750 to get your extinguisher service today. Your safety is our priority. That's at 786-704-2750. All Fire Extinguisher Depot, protecting what matters.
Stephanie Jaffe is a world-renowned artist who creates one-of-a-kind pieces. Using a keen sense of color and composition, her vibrant collages and mosaics integrate eclectic elements such as vintage keepsakes and fine china with blown glass and fired clay to create whimsical arrangements. For more information about her work, come down to the Brooklyn Cafe TV studio or go to stephaniejaffeart.com.
Hey Kaylee, what's up?
Hey, nothing. What's up?
Nothing, just looking for music for whoever I listen to while we're in the car.
What's wrong with listen to now?
Let's just say we have different tastes, you know?
Why don't you try listen to a podcast on Spotify?
Like which one?
The Broken Cafe Studio one is really good.
Okay, I'll try that one out. Thanks.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought.
If the time comes, be ready. Learn CPR and join the nation of lifesavers. Nearly 3 out of 4 cardiac arrests that don't happen in hospitals happen in homes. CPR saved my life. I've teamed up with the American Heart Association as the national ambassador to help create a nation of lifesavers, turning bystanders into lifesavers through CPR education and access to AEDs. Join me to ensure everyone has the chance to live longer, healthier lives. Visit heart.org/nation.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call Low Cost Airlines. They specialize in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rental rates, and with a best price guarantee. If you want the lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available. So don't wait. Call now.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
That was a whole lot of fun. And in honor of our Disney trivia, I was like, who had this on the, look at this. Isn't this very cool? Bonnie Salco made this for me. She brought this in the other day because only I would have a Disney princess wreath just in time for the holidays. So, Bonnie, thank you very much. I know, we've got to find a place to hang it other than my chair.
No, I tell you where to put it. Listen, the bottom line here is I thought you were freaking brilliant.
I am.
You and this one, I thought you guys were brilliant.
No,
then
she was brilliant. I was standing there.
No, but you guys are standing there and you had 1, 2, 3 people helping you with the answers.
No, I had 10.
I didn't even see that against J-Lo.
I got to give it to J-Lo because J-Lo
How the hell
knew
do you
all of
know
it.
all this?
She does. She has that brain.
She knew it all. It took 10 of us and 10 to 1. It was us and Jalen.
And she still won.
And she still won.
Still, yeah, hello.
And she still won. I don't know how she knew all those answers.
Had those answers like, oh my
That
goodness.
was amazing.
Turn around.
Right.
I feel like a
You
ping
couldn't
pong.
even focus on the board. There's the only reason we beat her is because there was 3 of us looking.
Yeah, not even a thing.
Right.
Jalen,
So
that was
she won.
amazing.
Came pretty close to winning.
Oh my God.
And then
she
I'm
did.
saying, somebody got to help Jay. Somebody got to help Jay. Everybody got to go against Jay. She knows every freaking answer.
Unbelievable. But what a fun show. I'm glad you're here to have fun with us.
Oh, me too.
That was a whole lot of fun. I love my wreath. True Rumors, you were absolutely amazing. Tink texted me. The commercial was Anjali.
Was what?
The commercial for Fry It Up in a Pan. I can bring home the bacon, fry it up in a pan, and never let you forget you're a man because I'm a woman. Anjali perfume is what it was.
Yeah. Anjali?
Anjali.
Well, I didn't buy that brand, so I
Anjali.
wouldn't know.
I remember going to Albertsons to buy the brand. That was the only grocery store in the town. Like here I am, 12, 14, going to the grocery store to buy perfume. Great marketing.
I got a question,
Yes.
real quick. Do you buy a perfume at Walmart or do you go to Macy's and spend 10 times more? Is it the different perfumes in the different?
Yes.
So the ones at Macy's are real, the ones at Walmart are.
I don't think they carry the same brands. Not that they're real. There's different brands, different stores.
Well, they may have like an Angola.
Well, like Cartier, for example, would only be available at your high-end stores, and I would bet you they don't have Panther Cartier at Walmart.
Not Panther, but they have like another brand of Panther.
Oh, when you said Cartier, I thought of
Cartier.
the jewelry line.
Yeah, I don't think they've got the same thing, but I don't know.
So
Really?
those fake perfumes that I get at Walmart aren't the same thing? I'm just asking.
I don't think you get fake perfume at Walmart. You get Walmart brand versus just different companies.
They
go
tell
to
me it's the
different
same
stores.
thing.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. You sound like me.
Yeah, no, sorry. But thanks for playing. No pun intended. Have a great day, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other. Thanks for tuning in to our Wacky Chaos. Our crew, amazing. Jalen, I got to give it to you. I think we got to give Jay a big prize. Props to everyone. Tink, thanks for joining us. True Rumors, check out events.amp2.tv. Get your tickets for the J.C. Dreesen concert on Friday, November 10th to give back to our veterans. Saturday, November 11th, we have a special screening of American-ish and a meet and greet with the director, Roy Wall. And on the 12th, we're doing the Walk to End Alzheimer's at Sunset Cove Amphitheater. And December 1st, True Rumors at Savor Cinema down in Fort Lauderdale. So all tickets are available on Eventbrite or events.amp2.tv. Ready to wrap it up?
Ready to wrap it up.
We'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. drive time.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Broken Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.